Propel is an organization that lives within the Portland Regional Chamber of Commerce. It is a committee that helps bolster up emerging leaders and young professionals to host events like this. We're an aging state and we need to keep young people here. And you need to do that to have a healthy workforce. You need to have housing. You need to have restaurants to go out and build that sense of community. The biggest thing is don't try to go and do this alone.
Portland, Maine is an amazing city, and it's nice to meet and see so many young people getting engaged and looking to make some things happen.
Having a beer with Fred is really about getting to people's passion and what makes them tick. Having a beer and having honest, frank, clear conversation that inspires our audience is what it's about.
Here I am with Nate in Portland, Maine, and we're at an event called Propel. He's going to tell you a little bit about it.
Yeah, Nate Henry here with Kennebec Savings Bank, and I'm fortunate enough to get to volunteer as the Propel chair, which is privileged to host Magnetize Maine, an event presented.
What's Propel?
Yeah, that's a great question. Propel is an organization that lives within the Portland Regional Chamber of Commerce. So it is a committee that helps bolster up emerging leaders and young professionals to host events like this. So people new to Portland can come in and get involved and figure out what's going on.
Where are we right now? The Root Institute.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that, because this goes global, so people, they want to come to, if they want to further education.
Yes. Yeah, no, the Root Institute is an extension of Northeastern University, which is a well-acclaimed university that's headquartered down in Massachusetts. So this is a graduate school that focuses on entrepreneurship, innovation, and partnership with local companies.
So you convinced me to be part of the panel, which we're sharing on this podcast. Yes. And it was really enlightening. Every time you do something like that as an entrepreneur, you learn something. Mm-hmm. And it was unique that I used to do this a lot in my career, but recently started to do it again. Mm-hmm. But it's nice to see young people like yourself engaging and making new things happen. What made you get involved?
Yeah, I'm a Maine native from the Bangor area, and came down here to go to school. And pretty early on in my education, the pandemic disrupted it. So, you
got ripped off.
Yeah, I know. So you need community to find roots anywhere.
Building community. So your family had a little bit of entrepreneurial business up in Bangor area, right?
Yes, yeah. My family purchased a bridal shop in 1999 and still own and operate it to this day.
No way.
I came up in that, and that's how I stumbled my way into banking and, try to help local entrepreneurs. And our banking ecosystem here is really supportive of volunteer and philanthropic efforts. So
small business, a lot of small business.
Oh, yeah.
In Maine and Portland. We're right here overlooking Portland Harbor.
Yep.
It's a gorgeous location. Portland, Maine is an amazing city. Mm-hmm. And it's nice to meet and see so many young people getting engaged and looking to make some things happen. We're talking about hospitality.
Yep.
We're talking about challenges, opportunities. What is the biggest takeaway so far from your standpoint?
Yeah, for me, it really is our opening keynote, which was just a broad economic outlook from the state of Maine. I heard it growing up, and I'm still hearing it today that, we're an aging state and we need to keep young people here. And you need to do that to have a healthy workforce. You need to have housing. You need to have restaurants to go out and build that sense of community. The biggest thing is don't try to go and do this alone.
Right.
Bring people along and expand your circle. And
I think we got to start talking to our politicians and say, listen, you need to loosen up and make the approval process quicker to get more housing. Affordable housing needs to be affordable to build. Mm-hmm. And the more restrictions and extra added process to put on things, it makes it almost impossible to do that. Mm-hmm. I've been in real estate most of my career, and it's always funny when politicians say, well, I'm going to do something about it, and then you really look at the process, and nobody addresses the process. It's really, I could go on, but
yeah. Well, what I would add to that is, we have expertise in our communities. Every one of these panels is filled with people that are trying to spread the good word.
You have the answers.
So I would say I do not have the answers, but I think our, local governments lean on the local experts that are there. And the biggest takeaway, I would say, for just the average attendee is get involved, show up, express what you're feeling.
Yeah.
And hopefully that'll trickle up.
Yeah, so you'll see on the panel, we talked about some fun things, and hopefully people got something out of it. I hope so.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So. Yeah, great to see you, Fred.